As the train whistle blows on the North Norfolk Steam Railway on Bank Holiday Monday, it's now time to bring you instalment number 3 from the Mega Grading Results series of videos. But before I do, I just want to bring you some footage from Tokyo.
Let me go all the way to the end.
Cameras are not allowed into the Tokyo International Coin Convention. So this footage that you're seeing now is secret video footage taken extremely carefully at the bourse of the TICC, which is happening over yesterday and today in Tokyo. A room full of wealthy Japanese coin dealers. Large sums of money are being exchanged for valuable rare coins. The Japanese have bought large numbers of our most beautiful and rarest Great Britain coins over the last 10 years.
Attention to all visitors. We'd like to inform you that the charity lottery for today has been closed since all the prizes of the lottery for today finished. We appreciate your cooperation.
Perhaps it is time for us to go and buy the rarest Japanese coins that we can find and maybe arrange a swap at some stage in the future.
I see. The other gal obviously showed up. So now there's two booths together with two people. So that kind of makes sense.
It's before lunch, as you can see. The staff at the booths are preoccupied, thinking about their bento box full of sushi and katsu curry. And this may be a good time to get a best deal from them and save some yen.
Let's go through here.
I think that one thing the Japanese do better than the rest of us is their coin auctions, because the buyer's premium is typically 10% juice rather than the 20 to 30% buyer's premium that you can find in other places. But then again, the starting prices are also pretty much final sale prices. There isn't as much flexibility to bid compared to America or the UK.
Beautiful Japanese. That looks like, no, it's not. I've seen these in your catalog.
10 yen, yeah.
I've seen them in your catalog.
So if you happen to be in Tokyo in late April, see whether you can coincide your visit with the TICC, the Tokyo International Coin Convention, pay a visit and experience something which is just a little bit different to the average American or British coin show.
This is not
Maybe,
enough.
what about these ones? I think there may be a few there.
So a very, very big arigato to my friend in Tokyo who recorded this secret footage of the TICC. It's sayonara from me and the Tokyo Coin Convention, and please stay tuned for your regular Mega Results unboxing part 3, which is coming up in just a couple of seconds. Okay, so you're back with me, Numistaka, the other side of the world, back in the UK. And if you happen to be coming across this video and thought it was only about Tokyo, well, you'll be pleasantly surprised. We're about to take a look inside big box number 3 of coins. Yes, it's coins again. Coins that have been graded by NGC, one of the world's best and most prolific grading companies, having graded millions of coins. And what these guys do is take a look at the coins that I send them, submit to them, and decide what numerical grade to give them from 1 to 70. 70 is the best. 1 is not very nice at all. Most of the coins that I send in get between 60 and 70 if I'm doing my job okay. Of course, it's no shame to get coins which are slightly older and getting grades from 45 upwards. So quite a few Britannias to start off this box, and we're going to go fairly rapidly through this box. Some of these coins you'll have seen in previous videos. There tends to be a rash of similar coins sometimes sent for grading. So you probably don't need to see all 6 of these videos when I open the boxes, but there may be something that is there that kind of just takes your fancy. Something unusual. These are quite unusual. These are 1/10 of an ounce. I think they're 1/10 of an ounce, or are they quarters? $15. I think $15 is 1/10 of an ounce for the Perth Mint Lunars. So each year has a particular lunar animal. 2011, the year of the rabbit, and they do different designs for the silver and gold, and slightly different designs for the proofs sometimes as well. So a lot of people collect nothing but these lunars. Now this one is highly collectible. A lovely size coin. This is the 2002 special Shield Sovereign, but this one is a 5 sovereign or a £5 gold piece, 1.17 ounces of gold, and it's an MS deep proof like, so it's not the proof. It was a particular special edition sold on its own alongside, in fact probably a little bit later than the proofs when they came out, and they seem to do that most years, bringing out a BU as well as a proof £5. Here's one, this year's 2019, proof 70, ultra cameo, perfect coin. The owner of this will be very happy, I'm sure. A 2017 Australia Kangaroo. The kangaroos aren't my favourite, and I don't think this one is particularly amazing as a design. I've seen occasionally they do a really nice design, and this one is an example, I think, of a really nice kangaroo design. I like it. They've got 2 kangaroos, they've got a nice background. I just think that's a really nice Australian kangaroo coin. You've got the sun or the moon or whatever it is in the background, and I like that very much. Then we have, ooh, okay. So this is a 70, which is really unusual for these MS coins. This is a bullion coin. When they get a 70, it's probably cause for standing up and jumping up and down and shouting hip hooray and getting very, very excited indeed. Doesn't happen very often. Great great one, that one. Okay, so the next few coins in this box I bow to your superior knowledge, because I'm sure all of you guys will tell me more about these coins. All I can tell you about them is that they're very old. There are quite a few error coins this particular collector sent in, so you'll see some quite interesting errors on some of these older coins if you hang around. I don't really know the history of a lot of these, and I found that when I don't know what I'm talking about, it makes sense to stay fairly quiet, maybe put on some mood music, and not pretend to know something that I don't. The East India Company, I can read that. And it's V cash or 5 cash. Is cash the denomination? So 5 cash, 1 cash, that kind of thing. I guess so. India Madras Presidency. And here's another kind of weird and wonderful one. So 1838, and that's so messed up. That really is one of the craziest coins that I've seen this year. Don't even know where to begin on describing that coin, so... JNJ, Northeast India Cent. Well, anyone who knows the history of that, please tell me. Here's another details one, 1939, Malaya. Malaya when it was under British occupation, and then it became independent and called Malaysia. Brunei. Brunei are not good news at the moment. It's probably better not to mention Brunei and get all political. But take a look at the latest news on the Sultanate of Brunei, and they seem very, very fond of cutting people's arms and legs off at the moment. Not a great place. The coin, on the other hand, is actually quite fun. It's quite a fun old coin. I don't know how valuable it is, but it actually got a numeric grade, AU53 Brunei cent. 1902B Switzerland. Now, I seem to remember that this coin should have been a variety. There should have been something that was picked up on that label which doesn't seem to have been picked up. I need to take a look at that and find out why the variety request was missed off it. NGC do that, annoyingly, way too often. They need to pay much greater attention to variety requests. And here's a 1820 Northeast India Duit, and another one of these kind of funny mint errors. Pretty cool though, very cool error. Coin struck off centre, that one. What have we got here? Another one, 1943, British Malaya, George VI portrait, and that one got a really nice grade. That one did really, really well. You can see why. It's beautiful. Not very many bag marks in the fields. Really bright and shiny. Very, very nice. And what have we here? It's another mint error. Northeast Indies cent, 1942, double punched centre hole. Okay. Very nice. Well, pretty clearly a double punched centre hole. Nice coin though. I like that one. Does a double punched centre hole make it more valuable or less valuable? It's difficult to know sometimes whether an error is just a mistake that shouldn't be collected and treasured. I don't know. Well, it's getting late. We all probably all want to go home, so let's try and take a quick look through the next row of this box, starting with the proof silver falcon of the Plantagenets. And okay, this one is interesting. This is Plain Fields Britannia, and I've been looking at some of the recent years' sales of the Plain Fields Britannia. The sales have been very weak compared to the 10,000 authorised mintage for those coins. I think that the Plain Fields Britannia could be a little bit under the radar as a future fairly rare bullion coin. Another Falcon proof coin. Okay, and this is one of those kind of weird and wonderful funny coins the Royal Mint keep coming out with. So they keep coming out with different designs, and they're almost like rounds, but they're more expensive than rounds. They're not quite proof. They're kind of brilliant uncirculated bullion coins from the Royal Mint, and you buy them from the Royal Mint Bullion website. Here's another one, 2019 Britannia. I like the 2019 Britannia design better than the 18. Some people have said, well, they prefer the 18 over the 19. I think 2017 will actually be seen as a bit of a classic year for Britannia designs, and I think even Regal Stacker, whose coins these are, he thinks that 2017 isn't quite as bad as he first thought. But on the other hand, one has to question his judgment over these French coins. He's bought a whole stack of these from the Monnaie de Paris and had them graded. I think in theory quite a good idea, because the Monnaie de Paris produced some great coins, but I'm just not sure about the finish of some of these silver coins. And they don't tend to grade incredibly well. I'm not sure the graders really know what to do with the kind of bobbly surfaces on them. This one I really liked when it came in for grading. I think of all the French coins that he sent in, this was my favourite, which is a kind of more classic coin. And these are kind of weird and wonderful. This one didn't get a great grade, unfortunately, got a 67. But these are really strange, weird, wonderful coins, kind of designed by Gautier, or celebrating the Gautier type design. €50, €50 denomination, very high denomination, very high face value as a legal tender coin, and slightly bigger than kind of your average smaller French coins. And here's the Korea. This one's not a coin, it's a mint medal. Korea make quite a few mint medals, including this one and the Tiger. They seem to specialise in that kind of thing. And these are incredibly popular. There's a lot of people who collect each year's coins. Here's another one of the French ones from Regal. €10 denomination, celebrating Napoleon I, minted in 2014. It's Joan of Arc. I mean, seriously, I don't think that's a great design, is it? When you think what they could have done to celebrate Joan of Arc, it's kind of pretty weak. And here's the 2018 Plain Fields Britannia. So this is like it's not bullion, but it's not proof either. It's kind of brilliant uncirculated finish, somewhere in the middle. And I noticed, did you notice on the 2019 one, they changed the design to kind of a design that reflects the year's main proof design. So they hadn't been selling incredibly well in 2015 to 18, and they decided to kick it up a notch. So here's another one of those Gautier €50 ones with the kind of roosters on. I think that one's slightly different. And here's something you won't see every day. This is Regal Stacker. Look up Regal Stacker's channel. Very entertaining channel on YouTube. And I certainly commend Regal Stacker to you. And he was a big hater for the 2017 Britannia. And as you can see, that one has his name on it. So maybe it's not quite as much as a hater of those coins right at the moment. Here's the 2018. Oh, and the first Gruffalo. The Gruffalo is pretty cool. The gold Gruffalo sold out very, very quickly, and they're quite difficult to get and pretty expensive. The silver ones, they produced a fair few of them. I didn't buy one myself, but they are pretty cool. And another one you haven't seen very often, very many coming in for grade, is the 2019 Platinum Britannia. Another Millennium, Pre-Millennium Britannia. Oh, and that one is pretty cool. That's really cool. The guy whose pedigree that is, CT Collection, will be very, very happy that one got a 70. We're almost at the end of this box, but not quite. There's just a few to go. The Yale, Proof Yale, a lot of those, I think a lot of those have got a 70, and Mr. CT Collection will be very happy that his one also managed to get a 70. And then it looks like there's one last coin in the box. And 3 cheers for Regal Stacker. Regal also managed to score a 70, which he'll be very happy with. He put 2 in for grading, one got a 69 and one got a 70, so he'll be very, very happy with that 70. So I hope you liked that little glimpse of Tokyo and North Norfolk, and of course box number 3 of the Mega Grading Results video. Keep watching for box number 4.